Hello everybody, and welcome back. I'm Count Christo, it's a new day, I'm a little bit less exhausted, and welcome back to the Path to Modernity campaign in MEIOU Texas 3.0. We are Louis XIV de Valois, the king with 4 crowns, remembering Anjou. Heck yes. We got Hungary, and we got Poland. Oh baby. Now they are mighty pissed with us, but we will immediately move to improve relations with them as quickly as possible, of course. So hopefully they don't die without us getting control. But yes, Poland and Hungary. And it's a big Poland as well. They have... interesting. They have cores on Mozavia, but Mozavia is independent. Okay, well actually, let's not send the armies home then. Let's immediately take over Mozavia. Opening the trade map mode almost crashed the game. That's weird. It won't cause that much of aggressive expansion. Might put Austria in a coalition against us, but we also do have high war exhaustion, so we should worry about that a little. But I'd rather get into a war here and then hopefully get more military access because we're in a war, maybe. Be able to get home. The other thing, of course, we could do is declare war on the Empire to get military access through the Empire, you know, via Austria. Oh, hey, they've integrated Nice. Okay. We will be moving against Provence soon, because our ambitions don't stop just because of this, but oh my lord, it's so good. I hope no one minds that yesterday's episode was so incredibly long. When I say yesterday's, I mean the one before this, because it was you're de Anjou as well. Hang on, we're de Valois, right? But you're de Anjou because you were probably married to Hungary at one point. Wait, I hope no one minds it was so incredibly long. You're probably just happy about it, I hope, but it was, I meant to go to bed, and then I just couldn't. I just had to get that PU. The wealth succession. Our lands have passed the next eligible heir. And, yes, road construction is underway. Irrigation construction is underway, but has already got to level 4. That's interesting. How's that profitability looking? 184%, you love to see it. We seized all that wine production down here. Excellent stuff. And we are over the relations limit. It's probably time to end our relationship with Flanders. But we're going to integrate these guys. Right now, in fact. Do I want to do this knowing that it's going to slow down my... I was going to say our ability to take idea groups, but we have cores on all our land, so it's actually an instant integrate. So no problem. Nice. That's one less Diplo relation used. Boom. There goes Anjou. Anjou is a nice city, so we should take a look, make sure it's got, you know, higher education and all that. I'm not live for this and probably the next couple of episodes, just FYI. Those of you on YouTube, there'll be less chat interaction. Personally, I do find chat interaction very annoying when I'm watching a YouTube video, so I try to kind of minimize it and mostly do it in between episodes, and I often pause the recording to talk to chat. I hope it's not too bothersome for those of you watching on YouTube. I hope you still enjoy the series. A bunch of new mercenary companies available. Cool. Yeah, so main... I mean, these are both, honestly, little growing cities, but yeah, okay, higher education in one, but not in the other. So let's immediately open higher education here. And also, actually, you got hemp. You've got urban, just textile and cottage. There's not a lot of urbanization going on in Maine. Do we want urbanization in Maine? The thing is, you don't want a city just everywhere. But maybe we do. Maybe now that, you know, food is an actual good that can be imported properly, maybe we stop worrying about having too many cities. Maybe we just feed our cities with the new world. Yeah, I mean, that seems right to me. Open new slots. Higher learning. Didn't make a noise, which makes me think it didn't do it. Probably because it doesn't actually think we own this province yet. I'll let... Well, no, it should, though, shouldn't it? You know what? There's probably not enough people living in the city. How much does it take to open a higher education slot? Dun, 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 dun. Higher education. Yeah, 10,000 urban pop. We don't actually have that. Fair enough. Well, let's open up a armament industry. Those are still pretty profitable, right? 50%, yeah. Let's open a new armament industry to help grow the city. And then in Anjou, already got armaments, already got luxury cloth. Heck yeah, this is a great city. It's going to have room to grow, but it's looking pretty good. It's also got a shipbuilding industry. Interesting. I guess there's a river connection here. Yeah, makes sense. Any other slots we should open? Actually, that looks like it's almost full. Oh, it's got metal mines. Fantastic. Let's immediately invest in those. Good stuff. Okay, so, Mazovia. I'm afraid you are going to cease to exist, because your land is rightfully Polish. Warmia, they have other allies, and they're not called, so we don't need to full call them, rather. In we go. Good. And some of you should go up to Warmia. Looting policy. Just light looting, because this is future land for us, of course. So presumably because they're a subject, then, you know, it's not an event that's just going to fire and give us Lithuania, I have to imagine. So I'm a bit concerned about the Golden Horde. They're looking kind of mighty. You know, Muscovy, rather, has been wiped off the face of the map. I assume there's some kind of tribal disunity event still, and they're going to, like, implode at some point, but I'm a little concerned. Right, and now we've won our big war. We should definitely lower military spending significantly. I'm going to tank it down to 20. Which is going to, yeah, massively cut into our manpower because our... oh, I was going to say our nobles are unhappy. They're actually not that unhappy. I will disown a relative. Might lose me the... I think you need 70 for the Realm Unity CBs, but anyway. Anything else I should be doing? Could promote bureaucratic, but it's kind of coming up on its own, you know. The government by government thing is helping. You can go, by the way. I have no interest in fighting against people that I don't need to. Nor taking attrition that I don't need to. Level 1 fort here. Level 3 here, which takes 7. And then we're already helping with that siege, but let's just leave one guy. No cannons up here, are there? Oh, there is one. Okay. Let me just grab him. We already got one in here? 2 in here. Okay. Don't actually need 2 here. Send 1 across. We really don't need to min-max attrition this much, but it's just a good habit, honestly. Yeah, yeah. So I have my soundtrack. It's so good. Okay, we're well ahead of time on admin. And yeah, just a couple more ideas and we can get exploration. So I forgot this section of the soundtrack has words. Let's skip these. And yeah, we don't want to get military access too early, but hey, nice. Being at war has got us all the military access we need. Wonderful. Alright, head home. So what are our borders going to be, like in the fullness of time? We should probably try and contain the Ottoman threat, although maybe the Golden Horde's going to do that for us. It kind of looks that way, doesn't it? Our air is now honest. Good. Spy detection really doesn't matter at all. Anything else I should be looking at? Any other building projects? Yeah, has my capital infrastructure finished down here? No. But we're getting there. 6 out of 12. And hey, nice, we've got a new minor centre of learning down here. Do we have one of those in the capital? We have a major centre of learning in the capital. Okay. Nice. Why doesn't Lyonnais have a centre of learning? Just not big enough? Oh yeah, those urban industries are actually pretty small. It's not that much bigger. Let's invest in... in fact, yeah, you know what? Let's do a big round of academic investment. So all these provinces have some academic stuff, because we want to get those big centres of learning going. Even if it's not that profitable, I want to have these extensive learning going as much as possible. What the next infrastructure project should be? I'm not sure, really, to be honest. Is there anything in Paris that would help? I mean, we could go to level 3 capital. How much would that cost, do you reckon? Let's have a look. Improve infrastructure. Capital. 2, rank 3. Practical construct. 1,532. Yep, let's do that. Let's get rank 3 capital infrastructure. It's going to continue to cost more and more, but honestly, I mean, yearly, it's currently costing us 30. So it would cost an extra kind of 35 ducats a year to maintain. But right now, the elites are funding it all, so it's not even costing us any money. Yeah, I think capital level 3 in Paris is a good idea. We're really crushing the autonomy in the surrounding regions. Wow, Salzburg just took a huge chunk out of Austria. That's the emperor, mind you. That's embarrassing. Right. You lads, head home. Oh, I should make sure, yeah, we pause the music, haven't we? Good. Cannon can come up here. Alright, you got any other cores? No? Hungary? No. And Moldova is a vassal of Hungary, so they're going to keep getting called into our wars, which is good. Good stuff. And yeah, Golden Horde, let's, oh yeah, what we should do. Mark them as special interest, and actually do a general best guess. I want to know about them. Also, Novgorod is kind of biggish. I want to know about them and the Ottomans. And the Mamluks are rivals, so they should special interest automatically, yeah. Just keep me in the loop about what's going on in Eastern Europe, now that we have these sizable interests in the region. Yeah, so our subjects development is now 1,000. Another Splendor ability. Don't really need Liberty Desire on own subjects. Even with them at negative 200, they didn't go to positive Liberty Desire. Ship trade power. So, I mean, we could start going into, like, settler-related ones, but it feels a little premature to do that. When is the Age of Discovery ending? I think it's when casual literacy fires, which isn't for another 80 years. Yeah, we probably should start getting the settler ones active. Because we don't need them now, but we're going to need them in not that long. And we'll want them going for as long as possible. And we really should have humiliated one of those rivals earlier, rather than just showing strength by mistake. Not by mistake, but with unintended consequences. Level 3 capital. Do it. Oh, hang on. We can do way more parallelism than that, right? We must have some free peasant labor in the capital. Yeah, we've got almost 20. So we can do 10 at a time. Print it. Boom. Amount of units 0 plus 2. Sounds unlikely. Yeah, actual number of units 28. Cool. So it should only take about 3 years to get that done. Although we won't quite have enough labor, so maybe a tiny bit longer, but this song doesn't quite fit. Let's go back to the beginning of the Surviving Mouse soundtrack. Take my siege pip leaders in. Everyone else can head on home. And yeah, deselect Paris. And then next, we did start the capital infrastructure down here, right? Yes, we did. Very slowly, though. Not much labor here. But the building of that infrastructure should attract the labor, so it'll all work out in the end. Alright, give the cores back. And take the capital as well. What do you mean? Hang on, war goal prevents demanding province? What? War goal prevents demanding provinces directly, but it lets you take back cores. That's wrong. I'm going to complain to the devs. So I don't know, yeah, we can't take the province, and I think maybe as a reconquest we could never take this province. Like, I think you can't take capitals as reconquests anymore, which is silly. You should be able to, but Oh well. Oh crap, I shouldn't have pieced out. Now these guys aren't going to be able to get home. Nuts. I forgot about that. Oh well. We can get the military access. Results of the war, small amount of loot. No worries. And this is all still Bohemia's lads. Yeah. I'm hopeful that we'll eventually get a PU over Bohemia as well. In fact, you know what? We're way over the force limit. I think I'm just going to disband these guys. And then rehire any that we need over here. So, the cannons. And then you guys can get disbanded as well. Because we get the manpower back and it costs nothing to raise men. So, we can just have the men kind of disperse to the fields and then make your own way home. Good. That's a fun twist. Alan Khan reversed the crown. It's all coming up. Francia. Alan Khan is property of the crown, and it will stay that way. Personal union, which will take only 12 development to integrate. That won't take too long. Nice. Okay, so do we want to remain allied to Flanders, or do we want to start making a push? Flanders, you're not part of the HRE, are you? I think it's time to start making a push into Flanders and seizing this urban area for ourselves. Also, freaking Aragon with their cause. Have you allied someone yet? Right, okay, yeah. We'll get to war with Aragon by going to war with Flanders. We no longer need the navy to fight the English. We can do it ourselves. So, goodbye, relationship with Flanders. Your time is at an end. And that'll probably be the next war. Aragon and Flanders. When is our truce with England? 3 years. We can do a war with them in 3 years. God, war exhaustion is really hurting us. Is there anything we can do to lower war exhaustion from ideas? I'm not immediately seeing anything. Yes, of course. Grain provision. Carry on up. Level 3 stability. I've never had level 3 stability in this mod. Does it give us just a flat increase to the amount of absolutism, or does it give even more for being at level 3? Hang on, what's this? Flanders is now supporting the independence of Sweden. Oh, is the Denmark's got Sweden under them. I didn't notice that. Good to know. What was I saying before I looked at that? War exhaustion, ideas? I don't remember. I looked at ideas and then I thought something else. Right, we should be spying on Flanders. Immediately Warmian separatists in Poland, but I think they have the men to deal with it. Oh right, we have some men down here in Hungary as well. I should disband them too. And some Rimovan fanatics in Poland, but only 3,000 of them. Shouldn't be a problem. You guys, likewise, stand down. Good. Now we're 3 over the force limit again. That's weird. Disband them. Cool. Yeah, manpower obviously significantly reduced because of our significantly reduced military spending. That's all fine and good. We should do a grand celebrations when we can. Just keep throwing money at the nobles. That's right, I was going to check whether we get more absolutism now that we are at level 3 stability. Yeah, it is flat, so it's just an extra 0.05 per year per stability. Okay. Anything else I should be doing right now with all of this stability? Maybe a noble reform? Yeah, like those noble courts. It's quite a lot more welfare, and it's a lot less, corruption, autonomy and stuff. I would like to do that. Peasant dues owed to the nobility would be good if we could restrict that. But yeah, we should get the... I think now that we've passed the kind of initial phase, it would be worth trying to keep noble loyalty really high. Like we should just do reforms when we get them to 90 or whatever. So instead of bouncing between 60 and 30, we're bouncing between 90 and 60 or so. Those are just rough numbers, obviously. We're still 2 over. Right, we need to improve relations with Hungary as a matter of urgency. And we should improve with Alan Khan as well, which we already are. Excellent. And Poland, They already freaking love us. Can you siphon income in this? Yes, their opinion of you must be positive. So hey, Poland, can I have some income? Nice. And then let's improve relations. It's not that much money that we got off them, but hey, it's not bad. Wow, our property income continues to skyrocket. 524 now. How's that die profitability? Is it updated for the new reality? It's still about the same, but the new irrigation will help eventually. Of that, I am confident. Pope Man, I think I will save up to try and become the Curia Controller next. I'd like the tech cost reduction. Yeah. Taking a while to get the military points we need, but what can you do? Anything else I should be doing right now? Right, yeah, spying on Flanders. How's this integration going to take, by the way? Wait, what? 37 years? Ah, because they have apparently a negative opinion is an incredible delay. It's not linear, above and below 0. Fair enough. You, by the way, should drill and split in half. They have inherited Karaman. Interesting. I wonder how that works. Must be some new events around the Anatolian miners. Okay. Don't really need to be improving with Poland, I guess, so I'll save this guy. Burger tax relief's expired. Let's take a look at that. Should we give them that again? We could support commerce. Yeah, let's support commerce. I just want I want commerce to grow, and I also want them to just be mega loyal, basically. I really like the idea of this super loyal state we've got going on. Golden Horde declare war on Ryazan, okay, which is putting toward Lithuania. Okay, well, we'll see if that's a stumbling block or if they just yoink it all. Ottomans have inherited stuff. Widespread tax relief, we're not going to do that again. Not soon, anyway. I actually don't think so. Is this Bohemia? Yeah, Bohemia expanding. Nice. Always happy to see that. I'm kind of resetting to my quiet voice from yesterday. Yeah, I'll bring it back a bit. Alright, there's Alencon to 0, and let's spy on Flanders. So now... opinion of Overlord is still minus 40. I guess it only resets yearly. When it recalculates how much more progress you've made. It's on the January tick. The printing press. We can get 50% stability or 50 of each. I'll take 50 of each, please. We'll support this magnificent invention. Absolutely. And in terms of realm unification CBs, we've got some on Savoy. How much of Savoy actually falls under it? It's kind of all of it. So do we even want to PU Savoy? Or do we want to just take it all? It would be a lot less aggressive expansion to PU them. Ottomans declaring war on Achia. Yeah, so they're unifying up pretty well. We kind of... Maybe the Ottomans in the short term are a good thing for us. Because they're going to be able to hold off... Well, maybe. They're going to be able to hold off the Golden Horde. Or at least be a thorn in their side. So happy that we got de Valois on Castile. So good. Right. Yeah, I think we just wait and launch the Flanders War first. Alright, there's Familiarity of the Sea, and next up, Safe Harbour. Unlocking our glorious exploration ideas. Might as well speed 5. Ottomans warning Genoa. Interesting. Okay. New president. Pretty cool. That's my friend. Oh, I'll be back. Right. Sorry, sprinting to the door and back. Yes, I think we should save any and all aggressive expansion just to target Flanders right now. But do we have realm unification against Brittany? No, but we do have reconquest against Brittany, which is kind of nonsense, but hey, I'll take it. Let's lower our Diplo spending by 5. Just temporarily, because we want it for the idea group. And we're already managing to lower the autonomy. And autonomy affects pretty much every tax. If we take a look here. Cost based on... Okay, in fairness, rent dues. Yeah, increased up to 3 times by local autonomy. And this one, local autonomy, noble loyalty, local autonomy, tax efficiency. It's pretty much everything. Yeah, there goes our stability. We weren't going to maintain level 3. It really does start to make the tick down untenable. Alright, and here's our investment in the papacy, which should go uncontested, because I doubt Spain has managed to save enough since investing in the previous round. So we've got very good odds of control of the papacy. Nice. We don't have like a... Oh, right, of course we have a truce with Flanders, so I'm thinking we should go to war with them soon. We actually have the realm unification CB on Flanders. Okay. So, but since we have the truce with them for another 3 years, let's go against Naples first. Move the men into position. We are getting less and less troops in some of these wars because of the absence of our subjects. But then again, we have our new subjects to the east. They have elected Saxony. Interesting. Hello, Saxony. Oh, it's not totally implausible that we could get elected like peacefully into the HRE, which would be really funny. It would just be the cherry on top of this campaign. Maybe we'll start trying to focus on that once we've done the natural borders. Maybe we'll start trying to weasel our way into the HRE. Right, are we able to annex you, by the way? Still going to take 25 years. I guess their opinion has to be like 100% for it to make normal integration progress. It seems like a long time. So we don't need claims on Flanders? Oh no, but we should get claims because it'll make coring cheaper. So, come back from Alencon for a second. And let's go to war here. So do we want to go Reconquest to get lower risk expansion, or Conquest so we can get Nice as well? Reconquest because it's a 25 dev province, so let's be conservative here. And I think I siege these two, and then I just wait. And my subjects go and siege down the rest. That seems like the safe option. Hey, our manpower is still 60k. Yeah, it must partly be the autonomy. Like, the autonomy in Aquitaine is really declining quite quickly. And also, of course, this is a substantial amount of new land that we just integrated. I assume the communication is getting here via Aquitaine. 176 is, yeah. And by Aquitaine, I mean Bordeaux. You as well? No, you're getting it from 86, which is in the north, right? Hang on, that doesn't sound right. 89. 89, which is Picardy, yeah. And yeah, we are getting the new harborage going up there. That should be the next objective. Hang on, it's gone up to level 4 already. That's what we were shooting for, right? Yeah. Yeah, so level 5 harborage in Picardy. Picardy is our gateway to the world, basically. And the fact that we've got really nice urban production here is going to help with local labour to help us build up the city as well. How is the city population density-wise? It's not that big. Yeah, you know what, actually? Picardy. Let's get some luxury cloth going and some naval production so we can try and get this city growing. New slots. Luxury cloth. It's got 5 urban development, I assume. Oh, it actually doesn't. Okay. Well, naval then. And how many slots have you got open now? 1, 2. Oh, it doesn't even have higher education. Let's do that. New slots. Higher learning. Okay, now how many slots have you got open? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we only have room for 1 more slot. Choose it carefully. There really needs to be a way to close down industries. I think... like armament? Or industrial, processed materials. It's already got that. I think it is luxury cloth. Let's wait and open luxury cloth there. But anyway, how much is it going to cost for me to improve your harborage to level 5? Which I know is a heck of a project. Harborage to rank 5. Oh, 700 ducats. Okay, that's fine. And how much labour, resident labour, do you have available? None. But that's because you're already building. With a current parallelism of 2. So let's do the same. Parallelism of 2. Which we're currently using, yeah, all of it for that. Cool. And that will over-demand for a bit, but hopefully that will encourage emigration to the city here. Immigration, rather. I guess, emigration from somewhere else to the city here. I suppose is technically correct. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. And then let's also invest in the industry here. Because we want that city to grow. And that will help our communication with everywhere. And I think it's, Picardy is where we're going to communicate with, potential holdings in Africa with. So high wages has expired. Anti-corruption campaign has expired. I would like to do another one of those. Do we overturn the status quo? Is the question. I think we should, to continue to just tank the corruption, even though it's going to hurt our centralization. But does centralization cause corruption? No, it doesn't. I thought it caused corruption. Maybe it did in the previous version. Maybe I'm just making it up. But yeah, I think I am going to slow our centralization progress by overturning the status quo, because the -10 bureaucratic corruption is just so significant. And then, can't do any of these right now. Cool. Any other direct bureaucracy stuff I want to do? Not really. And then on the nobles, it's just lowering their power that can get us this. Cool. Brittany will no longer transfer to us. That seems foolhardy, Brittany. You're not allied to England anymore. That seems extraordinarily foolhardy. Alright. War against Brittany is... definitely on the agenda. We don't even have a truce with them. And then we have this great Reconquest CB. We don't need our save our admin anymore either. Nice, Nice. We will spare them. You guys head north. Ottomans keep inheriting thrones left, right, and centre. Oh hey, the Golden Horde is getting occupied. They are also occupying, but at least it's a back and forth, not a complete stomp war. Alright, we got them to -22, but we need to get them positive, because if we died right now, we would lose the PU. We could get it back, of course, but we can't have that. Oh, Hungary's an empire. I guess that makes sense, because they could include all of Poland's stuff. Nice. So we are a emperor of 2 empires right now. Pretty sweet. I wonder if Hungary upgrading their international influence also automatically upgraded Poland's, making us a triple emperor. Oh wow, property maintenance just went down a ton. Does that mean if I don't delegate enough Diplo points in the macro in the thing, I'm not gonna spend any on property maintenance? Even when it's automated? I think that might be the case. How is the maintenance spending in this region? We don't quite meet demand, but we're doing all the irrigation. Maybe I should do the harborage as well. Yeah, this is like the port of the world's desire. This is what we're going to make Picardy into. Does it actually... Hang on, this is a good point. Does it have a good natural port? I can't remember how you see that these days. I think it doesn't, because it would have a natural location modifier. But that doesn't actually make communication efficiency faster anymore, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it just makes harborage cheaper. So maybe this is actually a better place to build the port of the world's desire. And the communication would go here, here, here. The other thing is we should put a level 4 road here, either way. Well, we can potentially just make both big and then see. Right, what was I going to do? Yes, we're going to fund harborage infrastructure here. Fund infrastructure. Harborage. 100%. Apply. Good. And just here, we want a bigger road. Level 4, I believe. Pathing to rank 4. 500 ducats. And the parallelism. Ooh, actually negative peasant labour here. Are we building something already? No. I guess it's all just emigrating to Picardy and Paris. And by it, I mean the peasants. Board indulgence has expired. I will do that again. Oh, it was 300 ducats. I thought it was going to be like another 90. Crap. Oh well. I wonder why that was so much more expensive. Our income has been going up a lot. And our expenses just haven't. So right, yeah, Poland. Are you an empire? No, they're also a kingdom. How's that integration going? Right, here we go. Speeding up now. 18 years. Still, that's higher than I expected. We're a pretty small amount of development. Ah, that realm reconquest CB against Flanders is probably just for this province. Right, and this one. Okay, so I guess the first war against them, we just take these two. And then the future, we can do cause for Flanders itself. Yeah. We don't have claims on these two already. So those are the ones we should claim first. Are they counter-espionaging me? No, it's just slow. So I'm kind of surprised these guys aren't sieging down Naples. I guess we don't have military access. Yeah. Well, I'm very happy to just sit on the war goal. I also think declaring war on Brittany might actually give us the access we need. Oh, hello, Naples. That seems foolish. There goes your army. Right, we're also way under force limit again. Let's go up to 4 cannons per army. Wow, look what's happening to our manpower. What is going on? It must just be the continuing autonomy, but I think there's also some serious population growth going on. Maybe we should start a habit of, like, conducting a population census every 50 years or something, and then logging the results. It'd be interesting to see how it changed through the game. The other thing we could do is try and find a way to make that automatic, which would be even cooler. Well, yeah, state reach is really climbing now we have that bonus from the idea group. What are we up to in the capital now? Probably 31? I'd guess. Hang on, let's get past it. 38! Holy hell. Pretty good. Latin rigging. More match poetry cultures and more trade range. No, don't take that because we're going to get the idea group in just a second. We want to spend it on that. There goes our bureaucratic expansion. But don't worry, we can just do it again. More corruption, of course, but the state reach is powering into way more effective taxes. At some point, of course, we have to be careful about not overtaxing, and I really don't understand how we're supposed to tell when we're overtaxing. One thing you know is if you have poll taxes and things are going wrong, but beyond that, I don't really know. Get me that better pathing. I don't care if you have to, you know, have labour come in from the surrounding areas to make it happen, because they almost certainly are going to need that. The fall of Toulon. We will spare them. So, Milan. And by Milan, I mean Naples. All I want is this province, which they're already willing to give me. And a bit of money on the side, just as a treat. Nice. GG. Easy. Which means subjugate Provence is completed. Which means I get a subjugation. Oh, it's subjugation, not PU. Okay. Subjugation CB against Savoy. So I guess we should actually do that next. I thought it was going to put us even further over the relations limit, but oh well. Cancel one of those bombards. Have it over here. Good. And yes, I would like to call this, even though it's very expensive. Savoy has cores on Lyonnais. That's interesting. Results of the war. Actually got a decent amount of loot out of that from just 2 provinces. Noble concessions has expired, and I think we don't re-up that one. We do grand celebrations, which is so expensive, but we are going to keep doing that one. But I think we don't do ancient liberties for a bit. I'd like to get our centralization up. I will, however, continue to oppose populist reforms at every turn, because the clergy, they just love it. A marriage with Scotland is over. Well, yes, I will re-up that. I would like them to become de Valois, just for the hell of it, even though it's not going to help because we already own them. Ottomans, Jesus, they keep inheriting everyone. They must have triggered some decision, which is like, unify the Beyliks or something. How's that war going? Looks like it's turned more decidedly in Golden Horde's favour. And yeah, they've cored all this land down here. God, there's not much infrastructure down here. Well, okay, there is okay, but... Okay. Yeah, cannons take a long time to raise, huh? Oh well. Truce with New England and Ulster is over. Alan Khan. Just stay improving with Hungary for a minute. I'd like to really make sure we're doing all we can on that front. Can do another 0, but we want them there over the yearly tick. Full grain provisions over. This is one of the very few parts of the mod that is silly. Either this should have a bigger cost associated, or it should just auto-renew. Because, I mean, I'm going to keep doing it. Obviously, if we were in a worse situation, like if our peasants were starving, it would suddenly become mighty expensive. I mean, wouldn't want it to auto-renew, but I'd like it if that just popped up every year with like a, you know, the burden of taxation, the burden of the grain dole, pop up once every 5 years or whatever. And then we can choose to renew or not. Seems fine to me. Good old yearly tick, rather. There's the burden of taxation. Yes, I would like this core so I can... this claim so I can do it faster. Maybe I should also spy on Brittany, considering we're going to take a big chunk of them in this war. Yeah. Let's try and get a claim there as well. Okay, Savoy. Time to become my subject. Have you got any allies? No, a High Judge. Darn. You can get this autonomy change guy, though. Okay. The armies are mustered. They have men. Let's come back from Savoy and declare. And this will pull in Saxony as the emperor, which will then call in Saxony's allies. Bohemia. So we should call in Bohemia to start with. They'll say no because they are allied to the Holy Roman Emperor. Damn! So this would put us temporarily at war with Bohemia. That's a bit of a problem, actually. Let's declare on Brittany and call Bohemia in, and then declare war on Savoy. Ho ho. Sneaky. That works. I think this is a bit of provocation. Naples, stop doing military exercises on our border. It's very aggressive of you. Not allowed. So where can we actually do this reconquest war against Brittany for? Their whole land. Marvellous. Well, we'll make it Browend that we go after. 25% aggressive expansion, man. It's absolutely outrageously good. I think I will instantly split in 3, like so. And do we get military access? No. Hey, Naples, give me military access. No, just because you detest me with every fibre of your being. I guess that's fair. We'll go via Saluzzo then. Looting policy, light looting, because we're obviously actually going to be taking this land for ourselves here. Alright, Delaguria. Oh, crap. Didn't pay attention and instantly lost a bunch of men. That's frustrating. Please reinforce in time, at least? Oh, my God. Whoops. I keep forgetting that we're playing on speed 4, and that's, you know, it's really fast in this mod. Especially how fast troops you move when they have good pathing. Should get them here, though, at least. What? Don't you dare stack at me. Holy crap. They must have a mil-tech advantage. They don't even have a mil-tech advantage. What is going on? Alright, well, how many men below are we now? Okay, we need like another 18 men. Give me these men back again. Costs no money to raise them up, basically, but that's frustrating. And a bit embarrassing, not gonna lie. We just threw away quite a lot of good lives there. Let's cancel that military access that we don't need anymore. Oh crap, right, I was meant to call in Bohemia. Call to arms. Boom. Come help me against these surprisingly resilient Bretons, would you? All of France has been conquered. Well, not quite all. We're getting there, though. Okay. How close are we on this? Oh, baby. In October. We can take it. Alright, there's the infantry raised up. But yeah, the cav do take a bit longer. Don't really want to go and fight the Genoese navy yet. Seems needless. It's a shame that our guys are kind of locked to the other side of the HRE. We might have to secure a path through the Alps. Here it is, baby. Naval ideas. I don't know why I was saving up as if we were going to be able to take it immediately. We have to get another idea group slot before we can actually take it. Damn. Okay, with that in mind, yes, I will take Latin rigging. That's silly of me. I don't know why I felt like I was just about to start exploration when we actually need a whole nother, what is it, like 3, 4 techs? 3. Oh well. Alright. The men are raised. Get the general back in charge. That was with a good general we got all those stack wipes too. Now get out of Anjou. You dared to stack wipe me? I will make you live to regret it. So are we going to be able to take the whole country this war? Oh, baby, we are. Let's go. It's all coming up France. That's what you get. An eye for an eye. A stack wipe for a stack wipe. Spread out. Get the sieges going. Good. And of course we must remember to not piece this war out before we declare war on Savoy. Do not piece this war out before we declare on Savoy. So otherwise that Bohemian-Saxon alliance is going to cause issues. Excuse me. We must pull these cannon as long as well, because this siege right now doesn't have any. You can't see my cursor when the game's hanging on the monthly tick, can you? No, you can't. Okay, I'll stop using it to gesture then. The cannon in the east of France need to go to the eastmost siege in Brittany. Over you go. Glorious. Burden of taxation continues. Cool. Oh, hey, we've got another merchant. Nice. Probably from this, I guess. Pushed us over. Where would we like to trade with? Maybe Danube? There's quite a lot in Danube. But we probably want to trade with Adriatic first, right? Hang on. Adriatic feeds the Tyrrhenian? Oh, that's new. Did not know that. Don't know why I'm transferring. We should collect. But yeah, we want to trade with the Adriatic node, I think. Lots of good customers for our stuff down there. New guy. De Barcelona. Oh, you know I'm tempted to... He's 53! Let's marry them. I know, we're really over the relationship limit, but You got to play the Game of Thrones when you see a 53-year-old and a chance for a de Valois. Oh, that's hilarious. We didn't even need to marry them because their marriage with Castile would mean that a de Valois also ascended the throne. Oh, heck yeah. We snowballing boys. Intrigues in Paris. No. Diplomatic advisor leaves? No, I'd rather pay 10 legitimacy. I can't believe we're still down on war score just from those freaking battles. And the blockades. Fall of Zena. I'm afraid we're going to loot them. For sure. And then they can go once we've also looted this one. Again, we probably shouldn't be doing this much looting. Because we are killing customers. But I really don't know, because we're also killing competitors. People's sanction for taxes has expired. Yeah, that was helping us out, for sure. Reform desire up to 52%. The Reformation is probably the first thing that's going to cause serious instability. Because until then, I mean, we've kind of just got it sorted. Oh, that's interesting. There's a Hussite centre of Reformation here. And Austria has converted. Interesting. That might cause problems with our subjects if they start flipping Hussite. We could flip Hussite ourselves, of course. What are the benefits of being Hussite? You get more corruption, more morale of armies, more legitimacy, and less admin tech cost. Compared to more diplomats. Institutions of entry phase is nice, but you do get the higher administrative cost. But the real perk is, you know, the papacy. It's going to be hard to turn our backs on the papacy when we have it so consistently in our pocket right now. Hey, Genoa, you can go now, but I will require war reps and a bunch of cash. It's not as much of cash, bunch as of cash as I would have liked, but our war score against you isn't going to increase, so I will take it. And now it's time for Savoy. Now I have a free army. And they can't call in Bohemia because they're already in my war. Marvellous. The Ottomans have rivaled Bohemia. That seems like a little bit of a strength mismatch, but then I guess Bohemia does have all those subjects. And yeah, the Golden Horde continues. Well, there's some fight back going on. But yeah, the Golden Horde is they're scary, man. Boom. Saluzzo and all those dudes. Yeah, I'm not scared. We're going straight to the capital. We must remember, still don't piece this out, because they can retroactively call in Bohemia. Getting there. Getting there on the fifth idea group. The ideas seem like they've got a lot stronger. Like, every idea group strikes me as stronger than it was in the previous one. In 2.5, that is. This has been a heck of an episode. Well, with the glorious attack on Savoy, I will call it a part here. Thank you ever so very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.